So hello everyone. Let us continue our discussions on complex number. So some additional questions today I want to discuss. Look at the question. The first question is, if z plus 1 by z is equal to 2 cos theta, if z plus 1 by z is equal to 2 cos theta, then prove that modulus of z to the power twice n minus 1 divided by z power twice n plus 1, which is equal to mod of tan n theta, which is equal to mod of tan n theta. Okay, so since z plus 1 by z is equal to 2 cos theta is given, so from here if we simplify this one, it will be z square minus 2 cos theta into z plus 1, this is equal to 0. Okay, if we simplify this equation which is given in the question, we will get z square minus 2 cos theta into z plus 1 is equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation. Yes, it is a quadratic equation, and we know how to solve, how to find the roots of a quadratic equation. So z is equal to minus b, that is 2 cos theta, because already here minus sign is there, so 2 cos theta minus b plus minus root over b square, that is 4 cos square theta, b square minus 4ac, that is minus 4 only, divided by twice a, here a is 1 only. All right, okay, so from this if we take 4 common, then this will be cos square minus 1, right? So 2 cos theta plus minus under root, take minus 4 common. If we take minus 4 common, this will be then 1 minus cos square theta, yes, divided by 2 only. So 2 cos theta plus minus I into 2. Now 1 minus cos square theta, we all know that is sin square theta, and root over sin square is sin theta only, divided by 2. So now if I take 2 common from the numerator, then see what will happen. It will be cos theta plus minus I sin theta. So this is the value of, these are the values of z, right? Cos theta plus minus I sin theta. So both plus and minus sign are there, right? So if we take the positive sign, then z equal to, it will be cos theta plus I sin theta. If we take the positive sign, then the value of z will be cos theta plus I sin theta. So if z is cos theta plus I sin theta, then what will be the value of 1 by z? 1 by z will be cos theta minus I sin theta. But what is the use? Why we need to find out this 1 by z? Look at here. The value, जो expression का value find out करना है. Look at that expression. Whole modulus z to the power twice n minus 1 by z to the power twice n plus 1 is given, right? So based on that only, I have decided that I will find out the value of 1 by z, because इसका use होगा. ये expression में इसको use करूँगा. 1 by z का value यहाँ पे use करूँगा. Alright? Okay. So now z to the power twice n minus 1 by z to the power twice n plus 1. Don't take now modulus. Let me find out first the value of this expression. After getting the value, then we can take modulus on both sides, right? So z to the power twice n minus 1 है यहाँ पे, तो इसको हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं कि from z to the power twice n, if we take z to the power n common, then see what will happen. It will be z to the power n minus 1 by z to the power n. Yes or no? If we take z to the power n common, तो ये हो जाएगा. Similarly from the denominator also, if we take z power n common, then this will be z power n plus 1 by z power n. So z power n will be cancelled. Z to the power n का वैल्यू क्या है? Look at here. Since z is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta, then z to the power n will be cos theta plus I sin theta whole thing to the power n minus 1 by z to the power n. That is the reason why I have find out this value 1 by z. अभी यहाँ पे उसका वैल्यू यूज करूंगा. ऑलराइट, सो 1 by z to the power n. We know the value of 1 by z, that is cos theta minus I sin theta whole thing to the power n, divided by, in the denominator also substitute the same values, that is cos theta plus I sin theta whole thing to the power n plus cos theta minus I sin theta whole thing to the power n. Okay, after that see what will happen. Look at the right hand side now. जो प्रूफ करना है उसका राइट हैंड साइड में देखो, जो एंगल दिया गया है वो n थीटा है. यस, tan n theta. But look at the angle here, only theta is there. We know De Moivre's theorem. So here we have to use De Moivre's theorem only. So cos theta plus I sin theta whole thing to the power n can be written as cos n theta plus I sin n theta minus cos n theta minus plus I sin n theta, divided by, in the denominator if we use the same theorem, De Moivre's theorem, it will be cos n theta plus I sin n theta plus again cos n theta minus I sin n theta. So from the numerator we can cancel cos n theta, from the denominator we can cancel I sin n theta. Yes, so then see what will happen. Cos sin n theta plus sin n theta, that is 2 sin n theta by 2 cos n theta. So it can be written as I into tan n theta, because 2 will be cancelled, and we all know that sin theta by cos theta is always equal to 1. But don't forget to write I. Here I is also there, na? So I n theta plus I n theta is twice I sin n theta. Cos n theta plus cos n theta is twice cos n theta. So 2 will be cancelled. Cos n theta, sin n theta by cos n theta is tan n theta. So since one I is there, so you have to write I also. So this is the value of z to the power twice n minus 1 by z to the power twice n plus 1 when we take the positive side. Because z का तो दो वैल्यू है ना, one is cos theta plus I sin theta, another one is cos theta minus I sin theta. Alright, so since two values are there, so first time I have taken only positive sign. So the next time we have to consider the negative sign. You have to consider both positive and negative. We cannot ignore the value, because here the condition is not given, na, whether we have to use a positive sign only or only the negative sign. So since it is not mentioned in the question, and moreover here modular sign is there, so means we have to use both plus and minus sign. Alright, okay, so ये वैल्यू याद रखना है, ये वैल्यू I tan n theta है, because now I am going to rub this part. So now if we take the negative value, then see what will happen. If we take the negative value of z, तो फिर z का वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगा? Then z is equal to cos theta minus I sin theta. If z is cos theta minus I sin theta, then 1 by z is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta. This is the value of 1 by z. Alright? Okay. So we know z and 1 by z now. Again we have to find out the value of this expression, that is z to the power twice n minus 1 divided by z to the power twice n plus 1. Take again zn common. If I take z power n common, then this will be z power n minus 1 by z power n divided by, again if I take z power n common from the denominator, this will be z power n plus 1 by z power n. So this is equal to z power n will be cancelled. Now again, like the positive value, here also you have to substitute the values of z and 1 by z. So now in this case z is cos theta minus I sin theta. So this will be then cos theta minus I sin theta whole thing to the power n minus cos theta plus I sin theta whole thing to the power n divided by cos theta minus I sin theta whole thing to the power n plus cos theta plus I sin theta whole thing to the power n. Alright. So again we have to use the same theorem, that is called De Moivre's theorem. So now if we use De Moivre's theorem here, then see what will happen. This will be cos n theta minus I sin n theta minus cos n theta plus minus minus I sin n theta divided by cos n theta minus I sin n theta plus cos n theta plus I sin n theta. So in the numerator as well as in the denominator we have to use both De Moivre's theorem, right? So cos n theta will be cancelled from the numerator, and from the denominator we can cancel out I sin n theta. Alright, so minus I sin n theta minus I sin n theta is minus twice I sin n theta, and in the denominator cos n theta plus cos n theta is there, so it will be then minus I into tan n theta, minus I into tan n theta. And when I have taken positive sign, at that time we got I into tan n theta. Yes, and here we got minus I into tan n theta. So since here minus I into tan n theta is there, okay, then now we can find out the value of this expression. That is, look at here, modulus of z to the power twice n minus 1 divided by z to the power twice n plus 1 whole modulus. This is equal to जब हम लोग पॉजिटिव साइन लिया था तब वैल्यू मिला था आई टेन एन थीटा. अभी जब नेगेटिव वैल्यू लिया तब मिला मुझे minus I tan n theta. So combinedly we can write it as plus minus of I tan n theta. Yes or no? Modulus of z to the power twice n minus 1 by z to the power twice n plus 1. This is equal to plus minus of I tan n theta. I have written why, because in this case I got minus I tan n theta, whereas in the previous case I got plus I tan n theta. So combinedly you have to find the overall answer, final answer ना, तो दोनों को combine करना है. So combinedly we can write it as plus minus of I tan n theta. So this, look at this complex number. It is a purely imaginary number because only I is there. मतलब I का coefficient है. There is no real part, right? So it is a purely imaginary number, that there is no real part. So therefore modulus of this value, this is equal to tan n theta only, because we all know that if z is equal to x plus iy, then mod z is equal to root over x square plus y square. Yes or no? Real part of z whole square plus imaginary part of z whole square. So since there is no real part, so that means real part of z whole square means it is 0 plus imaginary part of z whole square, and this is purely imaginary. So tan n theta whole square, रूट ओवर है तो स्क्वायर और रूट ओवर कैंसिल, तो फिर रहेगा ओनली tan n theta. और बेटर वी हैव टू गिव मोडुलस साइन आल्सो. यस, सो मोडुलस ऑफ z टू द पावर ट्वाइस n minus 1 by z to the power twice n plus 1 is equal to modulus of tan n theta. ये है रीजन. ऑलराइट, नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज व्हाई वी नीड टू गिव हियर मोडुलस साइन, बिकॉज ऑलरेडी तो रूट ओवर कैंसिल हो गया. रूट ओवर कैंसिल हुआ, लेकिन यहाँ पे जो थीटा का वैल्यू है दैट इज अननोन वैल्यू, राइट? That is unknown value. Theta is here unknown, so that is why we have to use modulus sign, because the angle may be negative or positive. We know there are two types of angle of measurement, right? दो टाइप का एंगल होता है, नेगेटिव एंगल भी होता है, पॉजिटिव एंगल भी होता है. बट सिंस हियर एंगल इज अननोन, so that is why we have to use modulus sign, because angle negative भी हो सकता है, पॉजिटिव भी हो सकता है. It is not confirmed here, ना? Okay, so this is the solution of this question. Question is a standard question. Okay, so the next question I will discuss now. So take a look at the next question. The next question is, if z whole into 1 plus a is equal to b plus ic, if z whole into 1 plus a is equal to b plus ic, and a square plus b square plus c square is equal to 1, then find the value of this expression 1 plus iz divided by 1 minus iz. ये expression का value find out करना है. Alright, so these are the options given here. So since you have to find the value of this expression, so direct we can start from here only. So 1 plus I into z, what will be the value of z here? since z whole into 1 plus a equal to b plus ic, therefore z is b plus ic divided by 1 plus a divided by 1 minus iz. So 1 minus I whole into b plus ic divided by 1 plus a. So this is equal to, तो फिर क्या लिखोगे, नॉर्मल एलसीएम लेना है, सिंप्लीफाई करना है, दैट्स इट. सो 1 प्लस ए प्लस आई बी माइनस सी डिवाइडेड बाय 1 प्लस ए minus ib minus c, it will become plus c because the value of I square is minus 1, so minus minus it will be plus only. So separate the real and imaginary part. 1 plus a minus c plus ib divided by 1 plus a plus c minus ib. Okay, after expansion or after simplification, we have to separate the real and imaginary part. After separating the real and imaginary part from the numerator as well as from the denominator, then we have to rationalize it by taking the conjugate of the denominator. So if we rationalize now by taking the conjugate of the denominator, then see what will happen. 1 plus a minus c plus ib divided by 1 plus a plus c minus ib whole into 1 plus a plus c plus ib. और यही टर्म न्यूमरेटर में भी लिखना है, रेशनलाइज करना है. सो 1 प्लस ए प्लस सी प्लस ib. Alright, so just rationalization only, nothing more than that. Okay, this is equal to now we have to expand both the numerator and the denominator. Let us expand the numerator first of all. 1 into 1, that is 1 plus a 1 plus a plus c plus ib, a into 1, that is a plus a square plus ac minus plus iab. Now start with minus c. So this will be then minus c minus ac minus c square minus ibc. Now with ib plus iab plus iab plus ibc plus ibc minus b square whole thing divided by denominator में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. It is in the form of 1 minus a minus b into a plus b, that is a square minus b square. 1 plus a plus c whole square minus of ib whole square. Now once you check the numerator, can we eliminate anything? Yeah, plus ac minus ac will be cancelled, minus b square. Okay, then minus 1 minus bc, I minus bc plus I minus bc will be cancelled. तो फिर रहेगा क्या, 1 a square 1 plus twice a plus c, or c also will be cancelled. 1 plus a 1 plus twice a plus a square minus b square minus c square plus 2ib plus 2iab divided by, now expand the denominator, a plus b plus c whole square, that is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca minus, look at here, I square minus minus, it will become plus, that is b square only. Okay, so 1 plus twice a plus a square minus b square minus c square plus, if I take here from here 2ib common, then this will be 1 plus a only, 1 plus a. What about the denominator? A square plus b square plus c square, 1 plus 1, that is 2 plus twice a plus 2ac plus 2c. Okay, this is the denominator. This is the denominator. Once you check the numerator, numerator is 1 plus twice a plus a square minus b square minus c square plus 2ib plus 2aib. Okay, so one more condition is given here. Since a square plus b square plus c square is equal to 1, so since a square plus b square plus c square equal to 1, we can do something here from 1 plus twice a plus a square. Now if I take minus common, then this will be b square plus c square. So if a square plus b square plus c square equal to 1, which implies b square plus c square is equal to 1 minus a square हो जाएगा. तो यहाँ से अगर मैं माइनस कॉमन ले लूंगा तो दिस विल बी माइनस 1 प्लस a square. Yes, minus 1 plus a square plus 2ib whole into 1 plus a. From the denominator take now 2 common, 1 plus a plus ac plus c. So थोड़ा सिंप्लीफिकेशन ठीक से करना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे. Now after that, look at the numerator, plus 1 minus 1 will be cancelled. Then it will be like 2a square plus 2a plus 2ib whole into 1 plus a divided by 2 whole into 1 plus c plus ac. So from the numerator also, if we take 2 common, from numerator if we take 2 common, then see what will happen. A square plus a plus, if we take 2 common, this will be ib plus iab divided by, what about the denominator? Denominator will remain same, that is 1 plus ac plus a plus c. चलो यहाँ तक सिंप्लीफाई करने के बाद यही मिला, लेकिन जो ऑप्शन है, ऑप्शन में तो a plus ib 1 plus c ऐसा कुछ दिया गया है. Okay, so now from the first two term of the numerator, if we take a common, this will be a plus 1 plus, if we take ib common, this will be also a plus 1 or 1 plus a divided by 1 plus, अभी डिनोमिनेटर से भी ऐसे ही कुछ कॉमन लेना पड़ेगा, so that we can eliminate something. We can eliminate something. So 1 plus ac plus a plus c, it can be written as a plus 1 into c plus 1. If we take a common, it will be a plus 1 into c plus 1. So this is equal to a plus 1 whole into a plus ib divided by a plus 1 whole into c plus 1. So a plus 1 will be cancelled. So a plus ib divided by c plus 1 is the answer. So first option is the correct answer. थोड़ा सा लेंदी है, just a simplification. Simplification it methods, because simplification अगर गड़बड़ हो गया तो रिजल्ट भी नहीं निकलेगा. ठीक है. So by using these two equations, we have to find out the value of 1 plus iz by 1 minus iz. Right? Okay. So the next question I will discuss now. So take a look at the next question. It is interesting question. The question is if z is equal to I to the power I. If z is equal to I to the power I, where I is equal to root over minus 1, we all know that is iota, right? Imaginary number. Then the value of mod z. What is the value of mod z? Look at the options. First option is 1, e to the power minus pi by 2, e to the power minus pi, and none of these are given. So after seeing these options, e to the power minus pi by 2, e to the power minus pi, that is, these are what actually? Euler form. So let me discuss this question by using Euler form method. ठीक है, Euler form method से कैसे discuss करूँगा देखो. I to the power I is given. So let me find out first the value of this I in Euler form. I just want to explain this question by using Euler form. So let me find out the value of I by using Euler form. So Euler form में value find out करने से पहले इसका polar form पता होना चाहिए. Yes, because cos theta plus I sin theta can be written as e to the power I theta, right? So if you know the polar form, then only you can write the Euler form. So I can be written as cos 90 plus I sin 90, because the value of cos 90 is 0, whereas the value of sin 90 is 1. So cos 90 plus I sin 90 is equal to I. So this is equal to, we can write then e to the power I pi by 2, because here theta is pi by 2. Look at this one is Euler form only. Okay, the value of I we can write in Euler form is e to the power I pi by 2. So अगर I का वैल्यू पता है तो then we can find out I to the power I also. Therefore I to the power I, this is equal to e to the power I pi by 2 whole thing to the power I only. So this is equal to e to the power minus pi by 2, because I into I is I square and the value of I square is minus 1. So I to the power I is equal to e to the power minus pi by 2. ये भी वैल्यू याद रखने से अच्छा है. Okay, so if you know the value of I in Euler form, you can write down the value of I to the power I also in Euler form. Alright, so therefore here z equal to what is given, I to the power I. This is equal to I to the power I can be written as I to the power e to the power minus pi by 2. Yes, because this I to the power I, listen here, bracket कहाँ पे है, एकदम बॉटम का I में है, तो ये I completely separate है. तो मैं किसका वैल्यू फाइंड आउट किया, ये I to the power I का वैल्यू फाइंड आउट किया. ऑलराइट, so the value of this I to the power I is e to the power minus pi by 2. Don't think that it is I to the power I. No, ब्रैकेट है तो इसका मतलब है कि ये जो I है this is separate only. So that is why you have to find out first this I to the power I, and the value of this I to the power I is e to the power minus pi by 2. So therefore I to the power I, this I power I is e to the power minus pi by 2. Alright, so this is completely imaginary number, right? There is no real part. I to the power something is there, that means it is completely imaginary. We all know that if z is equal to x plus iy, then mod z is equal to root over x square plus y square. That is the real part of z whole square plus imaginary part of z whole square. This is purely imaginary. So therefore mod z is equal to क्या होगा तो फिर mod z is equal to root over 1 only. This is equal to 1. So the value of mod z is 1. But why mod z is equal to 1 here? Look at the exponent of I, e to the power minus pi by 2 is there, na? So e to the power minus pi by 2, it is the value of I power I. So the value of I is cos theta minus I sin theta. The value of this one is cos theta minus I sin theta. Yes, so that is why, since it is a purely imaginary part का coefficient देखना है. What is the coefficient of this imaginary part? 1 only. X plus iy, what I have written here, mod z is equal to root over x square plus y square. This y is what? It is the imaginary coefficient of I only, na? So here what is the coefficient of I? The coefficient of I is 1. So that is why root over 1, which means 1 only. Okay. So today I have discussed 3 questions. All 3 questions are different model questions and standard questions also. Alright. So I have completed the complex number part with quadratic equations. The basic part I have discussed the quadratic equation, but complex number almost I have discussed all the topics I have covered. Okay, so in the next class I am going to start the new topic. Okay, so thank you for today.